Last video showed some features of KWin added to XFCE on MX16. This video will show how you can easily switch between KWin desktop, or window manager more properly called, and the standard XFCE window manager. Here on my sidebar you can see that I've added two launchers, one for the KWin desktop and one for the XFCE desktop. So if I click this, I'm back to a standard XFCE desktop. You could ignore this because it just says KWin closed, which obviously it did. And if I want to switch back to the KWin desktop, I'll just start that launcher. And you're back to the KDE desktop with the features of the KDE desktop. Now, how do you create these launchers? Well, it's really quite easy. If you right click, choose panel, add new items, and add a launcher. And what will happen is that you'll see a launcher added with a icon that is kind of just a holding icon. You would click properties and then add one or more existing items to the launcher. Oop, nope, yep, nope. What you would do is, here you go, add an empty, okay, here it is. And you could call it KWin. The command would be KWin replace. And you could set any one of a various number of icons. I'll just pick one. You can look for one that's more appropriate, but I'll just pick this one for the sake of showing you. And you create it and close. And now you have an icon here, a launcher, that you can switch between windows, KWin, and that's your KWin switcher. For the XFCE workplace switcher, I'll use the same one here and just edit it. You would obviously change the name to XFCE and change the command to XFWM4 replace. Oops. Change that to an X. You can again change the icon to whatever you want by clicking on the icon. I'll just pick this one and save it. And now you switch back to the XFCE desktop. You can see here my hot corner no longer brings up KWin because I'm in the XFCE desktop. So these are quite easy ways to switch between the two desktops, which I often do if I am doing testing for the team on the MX16 system. I want to have a pure XFCE desktop, and that's an easy way to go back and forth. Be sure to visit our forum at forum.mxlinux.org for advice if you have any particular problems, We have a good user community that is willing to help, and usually, almost always, you get a response if you have issues. Also, there is a community website that describes what MX Linux is. There are resources, wallpaper, testimonials, how to migrate from various versions to other versions, a support area with videos, the user manual, and of course to our forum. There's also a bug request and issue list that we keep up to date, and a lot of other good information. So hop on over to both of those sites and enjoy MX16.